In this video, I will be ranking all incantations in the Wild Darkness. This is good for knowing the best incantations, but also so you don't destroy your base. I'll be ranking each and every incantation based on its utility and how useful it is for you in your survival. There's 24 incantations in total, and the first one we'll be going over is called Illuminate. This incantation has many... After using the incantation, a ball will come out of your head. The ball will emit light, revealing more squares so you can see farther away from you. A thing to note is that this incantation lasts really long, so you're basically shadow monster immune if you have this on. Another thing I noticed is that this incantation doesn't increase your temperature even though light is around you. So this incantation is good for exploring the caves and hot places. Illuminate can also be used when exploring new places because it lights up more squares for you so you can explore faster and easier. And for that, I'd have to rank Illuminate on the A tier. The next incantation is called Stone Skin. After using this incantation, your electric resistance will increase along with you taking less damage. As you can see with this go, I was taking about 18 damage before, and then after I would take about 13. I have no idea when electric was ever a problem, but it is what it is. And for that, C tier. The next incantation is called Destruction. With this incantation, you can send meteors flying down to destroy your house. The meteors will hit anything in its way, including structures and animals. To make up for its wide range, the incantation actually does like 0 damage. And since you can't really use it for anything useful, I'll just put it in C tier. The next incantation is called Levitate. With this incantation, you will lift up into the air. While doing so, you ignore all the traps and all heights. This incantation is okay, but it really isn't that useful in your survival. Hey, C tier gang. The next incantation is called Remove Seal. With this incantation, you can summon a pet. This includes a boar, a rhino, and a frog. This incantation is just like the summon servant spells. Completely you. Man, we handing out a lot of C tiers here. The next incantation is called Magical Map.
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
This incantation reveals everything in the zone that you're in. This includes all trees, grasses, but most importantly, monsters. There's a tip I want to give with this. Knowing the location of each monster, you can strategically plan out your next moves to avoid the monsters. So this is like a speedrun incantation, and I'll rate it an A. The next incantation is called Identify, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It identifies anything that is unidentified, like armor, weapons, potions, and incantations themselves. For that, solid A tier. The next incantation is called Remove Curse, a simple one again. With it, you can remove curses off of any cursed equipment, cursed potions, or cursed incantations. But I have a strategy with this. So the strategy is to use the Identify first, and then use the Remove Curse. So I'll put it right where Identify is. The next incantation is called Berserk. This makes it so any mobs near you go crazy, and they ignore all the traps and attack you. What? This isn't useful at all. Solid C tier. The next incantation is called Great Oracle. Like in the name, a great thing will happen. I got food once, food's always a good thing. And from my sources, you can get other things like healing your health to full and your energy to full. So this is gonna be our first one on the S tier. Next incantation is called Silent Space. And to be honest, I have no idea what this thing does. I tried using it on traps, animals, and nothing happened, and I still have no idea. Looking at the description, it probably doesn't even have anything useful to it to your survival anyways, so I'll just put it in B tier. The next incantation is called Recharge Magic. With this incantation, you can recharge all your charges on your dimensional tablet or maybe your staff charges. And lastly, you can also use it on your criminal charges. This incantation is good whenever you're put into a sticky situation and you want to easily get out. Except for when you're in the Darklands. Guys, who knew this? So I'll put it where the rest of them are, A tier. The next incantation is called Psychokinesis. Yeah, that's how you say it. This incantation is pretty cool, to be honest. Psychokinesis does what it says. You can do things with your mind. One way you can use it is by using it on animals to push them away. This is like basically a free escape. Another one is digging up dirt. Not too useful. And then the last one is opening metal doors without a key. This might not seem to like a big deal to you guys, but for me, I was once stuck in a major dungeon without a key to the metal door that I was supposed to go to. So I couldn't advance in the next floor, and yeah. So if I had this incantation, like Lifesaver. So A tier. The next incantation is called Earth of Life. This incantation sprouts new vegetation from the ground. So free food. A tip I want to give with this is that you should use this in a boss room because the boss room has a lot of space for your vegetation to grow. Unlike if you were on top and there's less space up there, so less vegetation. This incantation is basically free food, so S tier. The next incantation is called Earth and Rage. With this incantation, it will shake the ground. What? Dude, some of these incantations suck. The earthquake will damage the enemies around you, but it doesn't do that much. You're going to C tier, buddy. The next incantation is called Fear. With this incantation, you can fear enemies away from you, leaving you with a free escape. But if you do try to catch up with them and you attack them, they will snap out of fear and then attack you. I don't know why you do it. Alright, so this one is also another S tier. The next incantation is called Lullaby. With this incantation, you can put your enemies that are nearby to sleep. Again, this is basically just like the fear, it's just they don't move this time and you get a free escape. But again, if you hit the enemies will snap out and hit you back. This will be put right next to fear. The next incantation is called Discord. This incantation confuses your enemies and doesn't really make them fight each other like it says, but this is a free escape again. So yeah, cannot complain. S tier. The next incantation is called Challenge. This makes it so all the enemies in the zone aggro onto you. The only thing this spell is good for is giving you a free death sentence. This is a C tier in my books. The next incantation is called Dispel. This removes all the buffs from your enemies and removes debuffs from you. So let's say you have the debuff Eternal Curse. Now, this debuff isn't the easiest to remove. So with this incantation, you can remove it like instantly. So not a bad incantation. Let's put it B tier. The next incantation is called Teleport. This incantation teleports you to a random spot anywhere in the zone or cave. At first, I really thought this was a bad spell, incantation, because it's unreliable. But if you're in like a really sticky situation, you can easily get out. So it's not that bad after a second thought. The next incantation is called Enhance Armor. Dude, I really think the devs made it so the names are really simple, so it's easier for us gamer brains to understand. This incantation enhances your armor, like the plus value. This is a fairly simple one, and there's nothing bad to it. You can join the A tier gang. And to complement this, we have the Enhance Weapon Incantation. This will enhance your weapon by a value of +1, or if you're really lucky, +2. That goes for the Enhance Armor as well. Thinking about it, I honestly could have used this on the last video. Hey bro, the last incantation is called Repair with Magic. This incantation repairs your equipment, any equipment, to max 100. This incantation's a handy one to have just in like the back of your backpack, just in case your weapon breaks. Yo, look at the tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the I don't know where I'll see you, man. I don't know.